Thank you for coming to the meeting. My name is Olga Vrabtsova and I'm Marketing Executive in Sunrise System Limited. Our presentation today is about our product software PIPENET Spray Sprinkler module. PIPENET is a powerful software tool for rapid flow analysis of pipe and duct networks. This today's presentation will last about 1 hour and I will cover the spray sprinkler module of PIPENET. The standard module is very similar to the spray sprinkler module. Why is PIPENET such a unique program? PIPENET is the leader in this application and it is also the standard around the world for some applications like fire protection systems, design and pressure search. Origin of PIPENET is from University of Cambridge. Sunrise is providing more than 30 years of excellent service. PIPENET is specified by many companies and Sunrise Systems has ISO 9001. So why is PIPENET unique? Many operating companies like Petrobras, ExxonMobil, BP, Shell, Chevron, Statoil, QP, Zatco, PetroChina use PIPENET, and many engineering companies like Inelectra, PetroTiger, KBR, Bechtel, Worley Parsons, Fluor, AMEC, Technip, Saipem use PIPENET as well. And many fire protection companies use PIPENET. I would like to mention that PIPENET has links to pipe stress analysis programs. It is very important to mention if you are a mechanical engineer because pipes cannot be often damaged because of pressure, but they get damaged because of force which you get from pipe flows. This is why we interface with pipe stress analysis programs. It is more important. It also has links with 3D modelers. By 3D modelers, I mean programs like PTMS and PDS. PIPENET has interfaces with such programs. I would like to show you the picture of damage on a pipeline systems that is due to pressure surge. It is cracked because of the force from the hydraulic transients. The PIPENET has 3 modules: standard, transient, and spray sprinkler module. The spray sprinkler module is for design of fire protection systems. In particular, it complies with NFPA rules and with some other rules as well, but the most important one is NFPA rules. The transient module is used for the dynamic analysis and it is for many kinds of applications. It is used for example, for cooling water systems, loading, unloading systems, water injection systems, subsea and cross-country pipelines, steam hammer, and modeling control systems. All these applications are used for calculating the pressure surge. And as you know, for a pipe stress analysis, PIPENET needs to calculate the hydraulic transient forces. And programs like Caesar2 and ROH2 can automatically read this kind of information from PIPENET. The other very important aspect of PIPENET is ability to model the control system. The third module is called a standard module. It is for general purpose flow analysis applications. In the process industry, for example, it is used for modeling or designing the cooling water systems, steam distribution systems, and HVAC systems and such applications. The standard module and spray sprinkler module are steady-state programs, while a transient module is a dynamic program. I would like to show you now one system It is a very complicated system of fire protection systems. It is from Middle East. You may know the oil company named Maersk. It is oil company from Denmark, and this is their fire protection systems in the operation in the Middle East, in Qatar. You can see how complex that network is. So this area here in PipeNet is called the drawing area. And this is called the properties window. This is called the overview. And there is also the fourth window called data window. And you can switch off any of the windows, or maximize or minimize, or so on. And here on the overview window, this here, you can see that there is a red box. And using this red box, you can see that you can move and you can navigate through the network. So what I am going to do now is to click in the drawing area. If I click in the drawing area, it shows the number of components which I use. So I can move, and if I will click on any item, the item becomes red. And the attributes of these items are shown here. When I zoom in, you can see a little bit more. So we can do a calculation quickly for this. One click. As you can see, it is very complex systems of 5,000 nodes and more than 3,000 pipes, so the calculation can take a little bit of time. But even that you can see that even it is such a big system, really big system, it is calculation done quickly. So we can maximize this window, and you can see all the nodes and the pressure, and also the flow rates, and the flow rates of the inputs and outputs in the systems. So if I would like to find out where is the maximum pressure, click window, then horizontally, we have to click on this pressure, click again, and this pressure, and it will show the pressure in a decreasing order. This pressure is the maximum pressure. It is about 15 bar a maximum, and I would like to find out where is this pipe. So click here, and it will take me straight to that node. This will save a lot of time because you do not have to search through all the network. So now we are going to see how we can input the network of spray sprinkler module. I will click spray sprinkler. So I will create the user network of spray sprinkler module. You can see the four windows, and everything is blank at the moment. I will go to the options, then module options, And you can see that there are some combinations which are here. I will go to the units, and you can see a range of units, lengths, meters, pressure, kilogram, centimeter, square gauge. I will click OK. So now let's go to the options, then pipe types. But what we can do, we can go to the libraries and to create new schedule, we can create a pipe schedule. I will click on new, and we can write the name, new, description, new schedule, and I can input the directories. 4, 6, 3, 41, 56, 75.8, 2.80, and you can see the nominal sizes. And this is the actual interior diameter of the pipe. Here is the roughness of the pipe, and we can give 0.0457. So apply. You can see here. So once we are here, we can input some nozzles. We will click on new. I just input the name and another nozzle. I will write HV45 to the description. High TK45. Then K factor 45. Minimum 1. Maximum 10. So high velocity nozzle with K factor of 45 and the minimum and maximum pressure of 1 and 10 kilogram per centimeter square. I will click on apply, and again new, again because I wish to create another nozzle. So I will write MV-K36, description, medium K36, factor 36, and the minimum 2 and maximum 8. So the minimum pressure is 2 bar and the maximum pressure 8 bar or kilogram per centimeter per square. It is almost the same as a bar and the K factor is 36. So apply, OK. I will click on OK and finish. So now I'm going to save a file. Click Save. And now we are going to maximize the window, a drawing area, and here we are going to click on the option, pipe types, and I will click on new, and pipe is selected a pipe schedule that I am going to use in this network. Please remember that in library there are many pipe schedules, and I wish to use that one that I get created already. So, as fire protection systems must be according to NFPA rules, we must use a Hazen-Williams equations, and for that we have to give a C factor. I will give a C factor of 40, and the maximum velocity I will give 6. I will click on apply, and it goes to the pipe schedule. I will click on OK, and now I can start to input on the network. For doing that, I will create the following. Click Options, Display option, Geared. Geared can be points or it could be lines, and you have to click on the OK. So now you can have a different background. I will click again Options, Display option. It is personal preference. Would you prefer? I will give gray. And you can also change the line thickness, and I will give number 2. I will click OK. So now I am ready to input the network. I can put this here. So now I will click and like so. So click and click. So you can see that this line becomes blue and that line is red. Red means this property window is a window for that item, and blue means I have not input any attributes for that item. And as well, at any time, you can also display the labels of the items. To make a change of font size, you can increase a font size. Click on Option, Display option, and you can give the font size, for example, 22. Okay. You can also switch off the grays so you can see numbers more clearly. So we do not want to see labels now, and I will switch them off. And quickly I will draw the schematics. Click, click. Now I'm going to pick up the nozzles. Click. Click. The red means, as you can see, there is still blue and red color, and the red means this property windows is for that item, and blue means I have not input a date, so I can select any item and becomes a red, and the others are blue. I will click on the window. Now click on the tile horizontally. Now scale to fit. And I will switch off the gate. And now if I will click anywhere in the drawing, all items are blue because I did not input any date. I'm going to click on that. Diameter. I'm going to give diameters of 25 of that pipes. And when I click on the another cell, I click back. Paste in column. I'm going to have 25 in all cells. I'm going into the length, and I will put 5. I will click on another cell. I will come back, click on the cell, right click, and paste in column, because usually all these pipes have the same length. You can see that these pipes have changed the color to black. If the color is black, it means that all the attributes for that items has been input. So, of course, this pipe is different from the other pipes. I will click on the pipe, and I will make the length of the pipe 12 meters. And I will make an elevation 2 meters. 2. It means that node number 2 is 2 meters higher than node number 1. Number 2 is 2 meters higher than node number 1. If node number 2 was below number 1, then it will be minus 2. Minus 2. I will go back. We also can show the elevation. Click. Elevation. and it is show the elevation about the notes. This note is 0, and because of this change, all the notes have an elevation of 2 meters now. Okay, I can put none again. I wish to input for data of the nozzle now. So I will click on the data window, the nozzle type. I can find out but I will choose a nozzle which I already input into the library, HV45. Then click on the next column, click back, right click and paste in column. Then we wish to give a required flow rate. So required flow rate, we can give 65 liters per minute. I will click here, back and paste in column. So you can see that all nozzles now became a black. I can save it. I have to tell PipeNet that this is the input node, and this is all what I am going to do now. I am not going to tell PipeNet anything. I am just going to tell PipeNet that this is the input node. So this is an input node. I'm going to say it. And PipeNet can give you many different kinds of calculation. So I can go to calculation. I can go to the calculation, specs for calculation. And the most common is the calculation type most remote nozzle. This one. This means that the first nozzle in the system will have exactly the required flow rate. I will click OK and save it. Okay, and now I can do a calculation. Click on the calculation button. I can show the velocity. When I click on this, it will show what the different colors mean. I can show the pressure as well. I can maximize the main window. You can see more clearly. I can reduce the font size now. I will click on the options, display options, network options, and font size. Okay. So the drawing now is easier to read. I can switch off the coloration. So I will click on any item, and this property window will correspond with that item which is in red color. If I will click on the first node, the node becomes a red, and this is an attribute of the node. So you can see that pressure. I will click on the window, tile horizontally, scale to fit. So this is a very quick demonstration of ability which PIPENET has in design of fire protection systems. If you would like to get more detailed demonstration of PIPENET Spray Sprinkler module, please let me know and I will organize it. Thank you very much for attending our webinar, and we hope that all of you found our presentation enjoyable and useful. If you have any question regarding our software PIPENET, please do not hesitate to contact us. We will look forward to hearing from you. Goodbye.